Someone hands you the microphone and says, hey, you got to talk about whatever your passion is. Let's say that is coaching people or breath work and helping others. And you got to talk about breath work and facilitating others to a transformative place in 5 minutes. You go. Now those nerves are going to kick in. Now you're going to start sweating and being quite anxious. Why? Hey, welcome. If you're new, I'm Ken. I help spiritual coaches, facilitators, and soul-led leaders expand their capacity for impact and fully hold the mission they know they came for. This video comes from a conversation that I had with a client, and this was their question.
I have this deep calling to take my practice to the next level, but I keep feeling nervous to put myself out there more. I'll over-prepare, like do more research, get more expert advice or certifications, or just procrastinate. I realize now I'm doing it because staying small feels safe. It's how I control the outcome and avoid making mistakes or feeling like I'm out of my depth.
The control comes from a place of fear of the unknown, right? And the fear of the unknown comes from the place that I feel I cannot fully trust myself, my path, and what I deserve, or, my own sense of inner power. I don't actually trust my inner power. I don't feel empowered. And so I have to control other aspects of life to feel some sense of power. But the funny thing is, when we let go of control, we start to feel more control than we ever did, because we no longer have the fear. But yes, it comes from a similar place of feeling that lack of sense of empowerment, internal empowerment. And the idea is also the exact same. How can we accept more these aspects that we cannot control? Because no matter if I want to control it or not, I can't, right? How can we accept it more? But how can we give ourselves the place and the freedom to explore, to find new things, to go and search? Because the best things we ever create in life comes from a place of exploration. If we stay stuck in the same place all the time, we can never step into anything new. And the reason why, we have this comfort zone, right? And the reason why we sometimes get a little bit of this anxiety and nervousness to step outside of that comfort zone is because it's essentially our guidance system telling us that this is worth exploring. And you'd say, why would it do that? Let me give you an example. Before we get back to the video, if you're a coach, facilitator, or practitioner, and you know you are here for a mission, to be part of a shift and create a great impact, then I have a gift for you. See, it's my mission to help soul-led leaders to get to their next level of impact by tapping into their full power and intuitive clarity to fully hold the frequency they are meant for. Most tools and methods out there can only get you so far in this journey, and it's my job to share channel systems and tools for your next level. So take the 30-second quiz to receive a premium activation meditation tailored to your specific mission goals. This is the same caliber of tool that my private clients use, and it activates that power within you in just 15 minutes a day. So enjoy. The link is down below. If you were to stand in front of a boardroom of audience with, let's say, important people, all right, and you kind of show up and you don't even know what you're doing here, you just got a ticket and they said, hey, please come by, it'll be fun. And so you're like, all right, I'm here for the free food. You are walking around and suddenly someone comes up to you and gives you the microphone and says, hey, you got to talk about breath work and facilitating others to a transformative place in 5 minutes. You go. Those nerves are going to kick in. Now you're going to start sweating and being quite anxious. Why? Because it means something to you. All that is good, or all that is, let's say, something that is important to you, exists outside of your comfort zone. It always does. It's your guidance system saying, hey, don't mess this up. This is important. Now, it doesn't mean you shouldn't mess anything up. It's more a survival mechanism. However, it's still an emotion that is very valuable for us to understand, hey, this is important to me, so I should prepare. I should explore this. I should learn more about this. It's not an emotion for us to say, hey, this is scary, let me run away. But when we understand why the emotion is there, and when we understand that everything that is good exists just outside of that comfort zone, it starts to be difficult to stay in the comfort zone. The reason why our body has things like anxiety is because when we're still staying stuck in that comfort zone because we're too scared to act, we get more and more anxious about the thing we're procrastinating because we know inherently I should be doing that, but I'm too scared to do that, and so I get all this anxiety. What is it? All this emotion, expression, exploration, curiosity that has not been expressed, building up. And eventually, with that not being acted on, we get more melancholy, we get more sad. Why? Because it's our body to say, hey, you're unhappy here in this comfort zone. It's time to step out. So this is also why we have these mechanisms. And so the body is also guiding us. It's explaining to us, the path ahead. And when we can allow ourselves to be beginners and say, hey, there's no such thing as perfection, there's only such a thing as learning, then you free yourself up from being able to leave your comfort zones so much easier, so much simpler, that you will also be more present in the situation. You will also likely be more flowing because you're not thinking about being good. You're thinking about learning or creating impact. Just like the biggest mind hack that you can have, if let's say you were to do a speech in front of an audience about maybe something you are passionate about, and maybe you've been preparing for months, but you're still really nervous when you stand up there, it's because you're wanting to perform well. But the moment you say, hey, I'm not here to look good. I'm here to serve these people and give them some insights today. Suddenly the energy shifts. Suddenly you change. Suddenly you start to care less about actually how good you look and less about how you need to perform. And that performance anxiety starts to vanish. Why? Because you're caring more about helping others. You're caring more about the real reason you're there. And what happens? You tap more into your flow. And the same is true when you're learning something new. You can tap more into the flow of learning if you're allowing yourself the space to learn. If you have to be perfect, then you're watching yourself, you're assessing yourself, you're in your head, you're not actually in learning mode. So these are some of the aspects that we can kind of understand of ourselves when we say, well, why do I feel the sense of control? Why do I feel the sense of even anxiety? And how can I step more into something I know I feel I want to explore more or do more? How do I feel less stuck and chained into the same pattern that I've always been stuck and chained into? Hey, real quick, it's my mission to create a butterfly effect by teaching leaders like you how to embody their greatest impact. I've already impacted over 4,000 soul-led people with my authentic business and intuition programs and coaching events. And the aim of this video is to reach even more spiritual teachers so we can start to make an even greater difference. So if that's you, click on the subscribe button. And if you know someone who would actually benefit from these insights, go ahead and share this video with them. Thank you for helping me with my mission and for helping them with theirs. And that is by letting go, accepting what has been, accepting what you are, and letting go of the outcome, letting go of what could happen, what may not happen, what will happen. You will make mistakes, guaranteed. You will do things that are cool, guaranteed. And you will do everything in between those two, guaranteed. So knowing that, go ahead, jump forward, let go, make the mistakes. Make the realizations. So when we say, hey, I'm going to make mistakes, I'm going to make some fuck ups, I'm going to feel weird sometimes, but I'm also going to learn. It just kind of relieves you and it just takes some of that procrastination, anxiety away, and it frees you to explore. But again, I think the first step is making more peace with accepting yourself and loving yourself. And then you can start to make more peace with letting go of control because you're feeling more of the love and you're feeling more of acceptance and you're feeling less like you have to perform to an expectation, like you have to be good, because you're already feeling more at peace with yourself as you are, good or bad, or both. And so therefore, naturally, stepping out of the comfort zone is already going to be easier. Exploring is already going to be easier. And then the second obstacle becomes, okay, how can I let go more to step out more in, outside of that comfort zone? But doing that whilst you still got a little bit of this challenge with the self-love is going to be challenging. So I say, hey, focus on this one first. So that would be the step one. And then step two would be this one, because you're robbing yourself from expressing who you are and what you can create in this life by not letting yourself explore them, right? And so that pain is actually more to bear than the possible anxiety of maybe it can go wrong or right. It's actually more pain to hold by not actually exploring at all. So let that pain be louder and speak stronger, because it can still also be used for some intrinsic motivation in a sense. Because exploration can bring some mistakes, sure, but that pain is not that big, because it's like you make the mistake, you over it. But by not making them, by not stepping out of the comfort zone, by staying stuck, by feeling not worthy, by feeling like things aren't moving, by feeling like you're not able to do anything, you're robbing yourself the possibility to express your creativity, and so you feel always chained, and that pain is so much bigger to bear. Hey, it's me again. If you have any questions or thoughts, share them in the comments section down below, and I'll be happy to chat. And if you're looking for more intuitive guidance on your soul mission journey, then click on this video above, and I'll see you there. Until next time, bye.